your character.
Start going Rambo. SCB clan, what up? It's your boy SCB Gaming. Welcome back to another video. So today we'll be looking at something called True Horror Stories Animated Compilation. But today, it's by Horror Shorts Party. So yeah, go something to them and then something to be.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
I don't have the time to look at all of it, plus it's called copyright. So yeah, let's start the video, you know what I'm saying? In 3, 2, 1, go.
This story happened to me a couple years ago. It happened on a Saturday night. I was typing out a school report for my English class and was pretty worn out from the tedious amount of thinking that transpired throughout the paper. I decided to take a break and procrastinate a little bit, and maybe watch a couple of YouTube videos. I needed to take
What was that?
a break and procrastinate a little bit, and maybe watch a couple of YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I needed to take some stress off my mind, but didn't really have anyone to vent or talk to. This gave me the idea to visit a chat room called
What is that? How long has it been around? And what the heck is Omegle? Hold on. First of all, Omegle, it looks like a website where you get to talk to people that you never known in your life. To be honest with you, this could be a dark web because it could be anything in there you wouldn't even notice. Let's go back.
Omegle. For those of you who don't know what Omegle is, it's a chat room where you can literally video chat with random strangers online through your computer webcam.
Don't do
Needless
this.
to say,
Don't do this.
Omegle definitely helped with my social skills growing up as a child, so I was always active on it.
See, so
I remember this one particular night. I was having trouble meeting people.
nah, what the heck was that? Y'all saw that? I'm not dumb.
I remember this one particular night.
What is that? Y'all know what see this? This is what I'm talking about. You gonna start seeing things like this, and then you gonna wonder to yourself, what am I looking at? Y'all wanna keep doing it? Y'all wanna get on Beagle or Monkey or some crap like that? Here you go. Don't come back to me to see it. Freaking, I know your address. I'ma find you.
I was having trouble meeting new people. This left me a little frustrated, to say the least, but that's the kind of thing to expect when you're on these kind of chat sites. That's when I stumbled upon this one guy. He looked to be around the same age group as myself, and seemed like a pretty harmless individual. I decided to say hi. He didn't say anything back, he just typed the word hi in the chat box. I found it kind of weird that he would go through the effort of typing out hi as opposed to just saying hi verbally. He then waved at me and began typing something else. He introduced himself in the chat box saying, "My name is Daniel, what's your name?" I verbally said, "My name is James, how are you?" He then stares at the camera and doesn't say a word to me, completely dismissing the fact that I just asked him a question. At this point, I was convinced that this had to be some sort of pre-recorded video and that someone was just trolling me. That's when he began typing in the chat box again saying, "I'm deaf, please type in the chat box unless I know
that
sign
makes
language."
sense. That makes
I
sense.
honestly felt stupid and immediately typed, "No worries, my name is James," and gave a quick thumbs up as an act of kind gesture. He immediately typed back saying, "Nice to meet you, James," and gave me a thumbs up as well. He then typed something else that
Decent.
left me dumbfounded. He said, "I will use my whiteboard to chat with you going forward because my hands will be occupied." I was confused by what he meant by that, so I typed,
He said he's
"What
gonna
do you
eat
mean by your hands
occupied.
being occupied?"
He
then
said
starts
he's writing on a
and raises it up
whiteboard.
on the screen, which read, "Want to play a game?" I typed,
Stop right there. No. Don't. No. You say that I'm leaving. That's on everything, bro. No.
Sure, what game you want to play?
And then
What he
this
did next
this guy.
is something I will never forget to
Yes.
this day. He held a revolver up with one hand and the whiteboard up with the other. I was honestly quite creeped out by this guy and was contemplating on clicking the stop option to
You're
skip this
dead.
weirdo. That's when the
Whoa, wait. You know what I did, bro? How you gonna say Russian roulette, but you're like, virtually looking at each other? You already know it's about to go down. I know it's about to go down. It's about to be stupid.
The message on the whiteboard saying 1 of 6. I was confused by what 1 of 6 meant. He then took the revolver, slipped one bullet inside the cylinder.
Bro, you don't put your dad's revolver back where it came from, bro.
And began spinning it with his other hand. I now knew what he meant by 1 of 6. It seemed like the guy was about to demonstrate an act of Russian roulette with one bullet in the cylinder of 6.
Man, how many times you gonna spin this? It's gonna be
Nothing happened. He starts laughing hysterically like a psycho. I was honestly disturbed, but also skeptical that the gun was real, so I typed, "Is that even real?" He then points the revolver at the wall and begins to repeatedly press the trigger until the shot was fired.
Ayo, RIP for the neighbor.
I was completely blown away by what I was seeing and typed, "Dude, you could have died." That's when the guy raised the whiteboard to the screen again, showing the message 5 of 6. I frantically started typing, "Don't do it," repeatedly.
Whoa, I just realized what you said. 5 of 6? You must want to die, don't you?
Really trying to get his attention. He then began loading the revolver with 5 bullets while I gestured no by waving my hands back and forth like a lunatic.
You know, okay. I know. Alright. I see what he's doing. Look at his face. Don't look at me, look at his face. How are you gonna load the bullet and then start crying? This is a new thing called preventive. Just put the gun down and just have a normal talk. You know? What are you doing? What are you doing? Idiot, bro.
He began mumbling the words. "It was nice meeting you, James." I immediately slammed my laptop shut as I hear a gunshot a split second before the laptop was fully closed. I was left baffled on my computer desk. I hadn't a clue what to do. I stupidly opened my laptop up with my eyes closed. I pressed my hand against the screen where the video chat was loaded.
Ew.
I opened my eyes, and through the cracks of my fingers, I can see blood displayed everywhere on the screen. I immediately clicked the exit button on the Google Chrome tab.
That's disgusting.
To this day, I'm still skeptical about what I saw that night.
I got a better idea. Don't actually go into their website anymore.
I'm not sure if that was the wisest decision.
If he goes back on the website. All right. All right.
I hope I never encounter anyone like that again.
Ew. Ew. What the freak? Got this whole chunk, bro. How powerful would the revolver has to be to take off your half of the face? Hold on. Let's see how. I want to actually see how his face, how the gun is pointing to his face.
Don't do a revolver with 5. Knew the odds once again.
Oh. What? Freaking the bullet. It could have went like it could have been like a big chunk coming from here, right here, but it took a whole chunk of his face. Ended up like that.
It was New Year's Day in 1995. I was in the middle of my junior year of my college, and a bunch of my friends had come down to visit me and my roommate for the festivities. We were all pretty
I like the
hungover from
artwork.
drinking the night before, and we went out for the usual post-greasy breakfast hangover stroll around the neighborhood. Two of these friends were twin brothers. One of them we hung out with all the time. The other we just met for the first time. It was pretty normal the night before, joining in on the fun, but on this day, we were all hanging out around the local basketball court, shooting hoops with an old basketball we found in the grass. In this
Huh? Freaking, you don't even know if they got a disease or that. Freaking a weird dude could be humping that joint. You wouldn't even know that. And yeah, you're playing with the ball.
twin brother kept following me around all over the place with the creepiest grin I've ever seen in my life, staring right into the nether regions of my soul the whole time.
Hey, bruh. Hey. Hey, bruh. Just know, you do that around me, bro. This fist is gonna be the last thing that you think of me every time you come near me, bro. What the heck? Get this man out of my face, bro. Bro.
So I'd back away and then I'd join the group again, and he kept following me around.
Yeah, come get your man, dog. Come get your man, bro. I can't. I can't do this. I can't do
When we
this.
were walking back to the apartment, it was just me and him walking down the sidewalk behind the group, and he moved in front of me. He stared at me with that creepy look again and fell down to his knees as if he was to worship me or something. I didn't know what to do or say, so I said, "Hey, buddy, you all right? We're heading back now, right?" And so on. He wouldn't say anything. He'd just be there on his knees, looking up at me with this
Go around
face
him,
and
you know
squinted
what I'm saying?
eyes as if we were looking
Keep
directly
following
into
you.
the
I
sun
think
or
you should
something.
pick up the pace.
Later that day,
He
my
looks like a
roommate said
straight
he
up
tripped or something. I
psychopath.
thought nothing of it and moved on with my life. A few weeks later, we got a phone call from the twin brother that we usually hung out with. And it turned out that his other twin brother went over to his aunt's house with a knife and stabbed her 14 times. She didn't die,
This took a
but
quick turn.
still pretty bad. He had even called the police before going, because he knew he was going to do it, but he couldn't stop himself from doing it, because, the voices and so on. The court case was covered in the media, as this was a small community where this sort of thing doesn't happen every day. I was reading one of the articles, and one of the testimonies was that this twin brother was severely schizophrenic and was hearing voices in his head. He believed to his very bones that his aunt was the devil, and that he had been commanded by God to go kill her. So who was this guy that told him to go kill him?
Sounds like the twin brothers Abraham, bro. He's probably a prophet, doesn't? He's probably a prophet, and if y'all don't know what a prophet is, that's like when one of the people that God actually talking to your head, like physically, bro. Like, hey, bro, if she worship the devil, then you and God said kill her, you already know what to do. I'm doing it with no problem. But if it's a family, I'm sorry. Like if it's a family member, but if it's like someone I don't know, then I have no problem just killing them. So.
Well, as the newspaper article described, it was this guy in the group he hung out with on New Year's Day. It didn't take me long to realize that he was talking about me. This was over 20 years ago. I know for a fact that it was a mental illness, but just knowing that I somehow commanded him to go kill his aunt just stays with me to this day.
He killed the other dude? Hold on, so what happens if you kill somebody else? Will you get a death penalty in jail? Alright, last one, you know what I'm saying?
This happened to me about a year ago. I used to be a janitor for a cleaning agency. I would basically take contract jobs to clean in various locations. One day, my cleaning agency gave me a cleaning contract at a psychiatric ward, also
20
known as an
hours?
asylum.
A 20
To
hour?
be honest, I was a bit hesitant to take the job, just because of the superstition
Hey,
of
as long
asylums
as I
being
get paid.
haunted, but I took
That's
it anyway
cool.
because the pay was decent. Later that day, I arrived there. I see a huge old-looking building. To be honest, I was quite creeped out since the asylum was secluded in the middle of nowhere. When I arrive inside, I notice people giving me an uninviting stare. I'm not just talking about the patients, I'm also talking about the employees as well. To be honest, I kept it professional and began to do my job. I remember mopping the hallway and seeing some really bizarre things. I
Are
saw
doing
some
good?
creepy-looking patients that had a disturbing look to them. I don't know, they just looked like the kind of people you would see in one of those exorcist movies.
Oh no, oh, what the heck? Got the white knight coming through?
Is that me?
Okay, ladies. 1 and 2 and 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 1 and
lay on his bed. He didn't look too happy after that. I also remember.
Okay, ladies. 1 and 2 and 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 1 and
the actions of the instructor. I personally
Which
found
is
it
kinda
unsettling,
creepy.
to say the least.
It'd be real
When
creepy
it
if
was
it was
around the
real
end of
life.
my
Freaking
shift, I was
literally
getting
doing
ready
the
to
same
go home.
stuff.
I noticed all the patients' doors were closed, except for one room. I could see someone laying on the floor with their legs halfway across the door.
Probably
It was a
dude.
bit alarming for one to be laying on the floor like that. I then saw the person getting yanked into the room. That honestly startled the crap out of me. I then noticed a puddle of blood
Shoot.
spilling out from the room and onto the hallway. I decided to approach the room and see what the hell was going on. As I peeked inside the room, I saw one of the most disturbing things ever. It was the tall man I saw earlier. He was biting the hell out of one of the nurses' neck. You could see the nurse's
Yeah,
eyes gouged
like I
out
said,
and
you're
blood
gonna have to
pouring
start kicking.
everywhere.
You're gonna have to start kicking every door down that
Carefully
gets
made
your
sure
way
not
and
to
start
scream
running.
or make a sound. I got the hell out of there and immediately
Yeah,
started driving
see?
off. I even called the cops while driving. To this day, I'm still traumatized by what I saw that night. I'm not sure
He did
exactly
the right
what
thing.
happened to the tall man, but he still gives me the chills just thinking about it.
If he finds where you live, ew, and his eyes are black and stuff. Alright. Like I said, Dre, thank you for watching the video. If you, why do you do? Alright. Thank you for watching the videos. Remember to like the video, subscribe, and then subscribe to Horror Story Party. When
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
Remember to like and sub for me, SMBCAY and the SMBCLAN, or you're gonna end up like another dead meme.